Only it's my fault. Don't believe it's my fault. 'Cause when it all comes crashing down, I need you. Spirit guides, messages from me and my subscribers. What's going on? Mainly me. I got a lot of shit going on. What was at the bottom? That just fell. 8 of Wands. I'm not taking it because it didn't fall. You made my earthquake. You made my earthquake. Clean my house today and listen to Tyler the Creator all day. If my face is kind of swollen, it's because I've had salt, not enough water, and my tooth is kind of swollen, messed up. I'm getting used to filming it the right way. It's been a long day. Actually, it's getting dark. Yeah, I was gonna come and complain about stupid shit that's going on in my life and people that I'm forced to deal with, but I'm not gonna do that. Instead, I'm just gonna pull a couple cards, see if I can get some advice. Intuition's really strong today, right now, so. First of all, Judgment in reverse at the bottom of the deck. But it was upright the other day. We gonna find out. Just to give me something to do also, I'm just gonna edit this. Get my mind off of things and people. Sorry. Whatever. Alright, first one. This heifer. Oh, and one I didn't see. It's been coming out all the fucking time. Queen of Swords in reverse. Wonder who that is. I already know. Them limited beliefs. That inner critic. Gotta go. Gotta go. Queen of Pentacles. This is challenging. I'm going to have to try to see. To remember. The moon in reverse. And I'm thinking of somebody because immediately when I see that, the moon is a Cancer card. It's definitely Cancer. I was going to say that could be my child because my child is too a Cancer, but I'm not getting anything. You made my earthquake. You made my earthquake. Right, I'm taking me up and making my heart rain. Yo, he's like, I love Tyler. Whenever I'm feeling like shit, I listen to him and he makes me feel better, period. Some of his music makes me feel sad though because like it's so beautiful and I wish somebody felt the way he feels about like whoever the fuck he was writing them songs about, some of them. You know what I mean? It's just like, wow. That's like honestly something that I really want out of life. I don't admit it much. And it doesn't seem like it with my Capricorn ass. You know, we can kind of seem very independent and we seem like, I don't want to say cold. Yeah, to other people we can come off as cold. But really I'm like a hopeless romantic and I'm very sweet and like I'm like a softie. I'm not as sensitive as y'all Pisces and Cancers, but I have feelings too. Anyway, Queen of Swords in reverse. I'm dealing with somebody that I don't want to deal with. And it's somebody that I have to deal with. And I just feel like she acts like she wants to be there for me, but she really just wants this for me. She doesn't want good for me. Just like, but we'll see what this just means for general. Like, instead of somebody else is doing this for me, let's biddy it and see, because I asked for advice. So, sorry, I keep forgetting the lens is there and I'm looking over here and it's all weird. I don't like it. I like it vertical better. I feel like I look whiter now. Like, I don't know. I'm just not a fan also, just like my face is bloated. Give me 1 second. So annoying. I think I'm gonna have to get some shit off my chest so I can finally get so I can get over some shit. But you know what? This could go either way because I'm like, man, this sounds like me, because it is kind of me. So the Queen of Swords in reverse is someone who's overly emotional, easily influenced, bitchy, and cold-hearted. Well, I know that I'm not cold-hearted. Like, I know that. Like, if anything, sometimes I'm too open and I'm really working on not absorbing other people's energies. Like, I'm working on that whole observe, don't absorb thing. I've definitely been so emotional lately. I don't know what it is, man. I feel like I'm taking on the world's problems or something. Like, if you notice, like, it probably looks like I've been crying. I haven't been crying how much? I haven't been crying as much as I have been. And I have not been this emotional in a while. But I feel like I really am purging a lot. Trying to let go of a lot. But, bitchy, I guess. But that's definitely also that other person. We just got to Queen of Swords right now, but this is why I'm steering clear and I'm trying to stay away from it, because I really don't want to blow up, but at the same time I gotta honor my feelings so I don't. So I'm gonna have to write it down, come back on here and just be real, because you guys, and my intuition is going off because they're like, you should do it. I mean, I don't owe nobody shit. And you shouldn't be going around fucking ruining people's lives and treating them like shit if you don't want that kind of smoke. Don't bring it to people. Don't, you know what I mean? Like, sorry, I'm really trying to get used to that. To putting it the right way so it doesn't look stupid. But whatever. Not whatever. Y'all know what I mean. I'm just so... Okay, the Queen in reverse. I'm just going to read this for you guys, for us. And if you're feeling this way, you know, it is what it is. I hope you can hear me okay, too. I have the fan going because it's cold, my ceiling fan. So, the Queen of Swords Reversed points out that you may allow your emotions to get the better of you as you put your heart before your head. You may be emotionally involved in a particular issue, and it could be distorting your perception of the situation at hand. You may need to use your head a bit more to understand what is happening and read the signals more accurately. That's what resonates with me personally, for sure. I'm just like, if you could probably even hear it in my voice, like, I'm just so over everything right now. I'm not even gonna lie. I really am. And then being sober, it's just like, I don't want to drink about it, and I don't want to do anything like drug wise about it. But at the same time, I'm sick of having these emotions. So it also suggests that your relationships are clouding your usually clear vision. You are allowing others to dominate you and negatively affect your ability to make decisions. You hesitate to pursue your plans because you don't want to rock the boat or disrupt your relationships with others. At the end of the day, however, you need to be more hard-edged, confident, and assertive to be successful. Sharp analysis, objectivity, and careful consideration of the alternatives are essential right now. So at times, which that resonated too, that this card resonates heavily with me. And with me just not knowing what to do about anything right now doesn't help. But anyway, at times the Queen of Swords can come off as cold-hearted, resentful, and bitchy, particularly if she is devoid of any emotion or compassion for others. This card may represent a part of yourself or someone else you are trying to deal with. You may be putting others offside and losing your supporter base, isolating yourself from others, being seen as narrow-minded, intolerant, and mean. That ain't me. I'm definitely isolated, but I don't know. I don't just do anybody any kind of way, but I do shut down when people do that to me. And right now, I kind of am in shutdown mode. Like, I'm not fucking with nobody. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not fucking with nobody. And it's funny because my intuition just lit up right now, and I feel like I just shouldn't fuck with nobody right now. Oh, I need to tell y'all. I need to go on and tell y'all. While I'm pulling up this other thing, my ex-best friend tried to contact me the other day as if nothing happened, as if I didn't cut her off, and she must not have known that her sister told me everything. This bitch lied to her abusive boyfriend. I don't know what the hell she got caught up in or what the fuck happened. She must have read something because she went out to get coffee or drinks or do something with this guy. When she was trying to leave the dude again, me and her sister were trying to be a support system to this fucking heifer. And what does she do? She goes back to the dude. No problem. Whatever. No skin off my back. If you like it, I love it. She got caught up in something. I don't know, because I cut her ass off a while ago. So her sister calls me and tells me that that girl lied basically on me about why me and mines broke up, and kind of made it seem like it was all my fault and that this guy was in the right when she really don't even know what the fuck really happened. And at the time, like, me and her were planning on leaving our guys because we came to the conclusion that they're both narcissists and we wanted better. That bitch didn't have the balls to do it, and I did. So I left. Long story short, she gets caught doing whatever the fuck because she does whatever the fuck with no... I came to the conclusion that she's a narcissist too. She's not... At the very least, she's been a shitty friend the whole time. We were friends for like over a decade, well over a decade. I'd say about 14, 15 years. And she just kept shitting on me. And this was the last straw. She told her nigga that, first of all, I don't give a fuck what he thinks, because he is the ultimate loser. I don't want to... Her business ain't my business to tell. But it's levels to this shit, and he's a bad one. He's a bad one. She must have got caught doing something and try to make me out, place blame on everybody but herself, like she always does. She deliberately lied about some shit concerning me and why I left my dude, and why, just like a bunch of bullshit. I can't even think right now because I'm really trying to finish up with this reading. But long story short, the bitch is going to... I might go into detail in a separate fucking video because I'm done making excuses for people who shit on me. Like, I'm going to tell my story and my truth about these types of people in hopes that people who see this and realize that maybe somebody they're still dealing with might be this way, so they can cut it the fuck off and go live their life. Because nobody deserves the bullshit that I keep... Nobody deserves people like that in their life. I'd rather be alone and glad and peaceful and lonely at times than dealing with the fuck I was dealing with. And some more motherfuckers need to go too. And as soon as I have the means to do it, I'm gonna fucking disappear. Me and my child's out of here. So anyway, I got this pulled up. Oh, but she tried to text me back talking about, I'm sorry about your car. And then automatically trying to loop me up into this stupid ass multi-level marketing scheme that she has going on, because that's all of those programs. That's all they are. They're no different than Cutco and Valor Knives and shit, you know, door to door selling meat and bullshit. That's what it is, except for it's for skin care and teeth. First of all, I'm taking care of both. I look good, and I've always looked better than you, quiet as it's kept. But I try to build your ass up, and you got off on trying to push me down. But I've had people like that, like too many people like that in my life, and that's part of this. Part of that, because there are a lot of domineering people in my life trying to tell me what I should do with it. And I'm like, I've had it. So she tried to contact me, and I told her about herself. I said, your sister laid it all out to me. She told me everything you fucking said to me. I'm done with you. You a demonic ass liar, because she's this big ass religious person now. She's scared of what's going on in the real world. So now you want to turn to God when you're like the fakest bitch either. And just to let you know, God knows when you playing in his face, bitch. But anyway, let me get off of her because she's lame. I told her about herself and blocked her, and told her I would never fuck with her again. We've been best friends since we were kids. But fuck that and fuck you. I'm done with people like that. You want to be a shitty person, be a shitty person by yourself. I don't give a fuck about you or what anybody that you sat around and lied to me about, or lied on me too. I don't care about them either. They can all go fuck off. Throw the whole family away, because honestly, they're all trifling. All of them. Shiesty, trifling, all that. Shit, and they ain't the only family that's like that. And I'm to the point now that I'm not going to keep my fucking mouth shut, because I'm sick of it. People don't need to... I'm done with people getting away with that. With that type of fucking shit. But anyway, moving on, though. We got the 8 of Swords in reverse. Excuse me. And so looking at it from like regular, it's self-limiting beliefs, inner critic, releasing negative thoughts, and open to new perspectives. And they keep showing me this one. And I already know. Like, I already know, man. I'm trying so hard. And then, okay, I'm seeing these two, but this one's standing out to me really, really a lot. And I really don't get this card a whole lot. So I'm going to go ahead, because I got this first and then this. But my intuition is telling me to read this one first. And then the Queen of Pentacles upright. So I'm going to do that. I'm sorry. If I'm looking over here, I apologize. I got to get used to this. But you won't have to. It won't be so stupid looking. Maybe my thumbnail will be better too. I don't know. But it's good to be back. Like, I'm feeling better, man. I need to do that. I should have been doing this earlier, but I don't know. And I'm not I'm not going to go into depth with that one. Just change your perspective, change your mind, think outside the box. Like, don't do what you're used to, basically. I definitely know that. Like, I know they want me, my spirit guides specifically want me to get out of this funk and want me to do different shit. And matter of fact, once I'm done with this, I might even just go sit outside so I can just, yeah. They're like, go sit. Yeah, I just got that. Just sit outside so I can clear my head a little bit. Okay, so now while I'm loading this up, I'm just like, and I've been getting a lot of major arcana lately. Like, I know I'm in the middle of something life-changing. I was on my way to the store earlier, and I was just thinking about, because I'm not happy with physically where I'm at. I just feel like I'm surrounded by people who keep me down and who like to see me down. Like, still got a few narcissists in my life I really got to let go of. But I was thinking, as soon as when I get a nice chunk of change, I'm getting out of here. I don't care what happens in the future. Like, I'm literally, I gotta go. And my intuition backed me up. Like, it was a heavy feeling in my heart, like, you better do it. I have a feeling that that's what I was supposed to do with this big chunk of change that I had gotten at the end of school. I think that's what my guides wanted me to do, but out of fear, and I don't know why. I don't know why. I don't even think. I don't know. It's just like, it's almost like the money just went boop. But I don't know. I know I'm going to be okay. So, the moon in reverse. See, a lot of releasing going on. Release of fear, repressed emotion, and inner confusion. All that. I'm definitely, like, I'm so confused. Not even confused. I don't know what to do. I want to go do hair. I worked. I'm going to try not to get emotional, but I worked so hard this whole year. That's all I wanted to do, was just get my cosmetology license so I can start perfecting my craft and getting paid for what I love to do. Like, I want to do that so bad. I just want to do what I love. But my rollabout's broken. I don't know. I still haven't tested my equipment. I don't know. But I think I'm going to go ahead and apply and just see what happens, and see if maybe they'll give me a break. Maybe somebody will be like, well, do this and save up for a new rollabout and then come back and see us or something. I don't know. But I definitely don't want all of this hard work I did, because it's more than just me going to school. I dealt with abuse at school too. Like, I just dealt with so fucking much. And I just don't want to have done all of that for nothing. But, yeah. That Ozzy Osbourne song just came in my head. Bark at the moon. I think it's just because there's two dogs barking at the moon or whatever. It's funny because Spirit woke me up for the strawberry moon, and it was positioned right here where I could see it, because I leave my windows open, my blinds and stuff, and I could see it, and it was big and beautiful and nice. So, reversed. You've been dealing with illusions, fears, and anxiety, and now the negative influences are subsiding. You're working through your fears and anxieties. I'm just skimming through it because I read them at face value, and I basically know, You're receiving intuitive messages and psychic downloads, but are struggling to understand what they mean for you. I have been. And then, like, I had a dream last night. It was weird. I'm not going to talk about it. I might. I don't know. But basically, listen to your inner voice and not the voice of someone else. And I feel like that's heavy in this reading too. Is basically like, don't listen to what other people think. Do what you want to do. I'm sure that's what the message of this is. Let's look at the Queen of Pentacles. And then just in case, the Moon in reverse, release of fear, repressed emotions, inner confusion. Try to release that shit. Okay. Queen of Pentacles upright. Okay, we're doing decent on time. And I'm not doing what signs they could possibly be, because for me, I just feel like this is advice for me, because that's what I asked. It is. That just confirmed. This is advice. So it ain't nobody doing nothing. For me, it ain't. That song is stuck in my head. But I love Tyler, the Creator, so much. I'd love to have his children. We'd have some talented fucking children. I could play instruments. I was failed. I don't want to. I'm so glad my daughter wants to do instruments this year. I'm going to try to get hers rented out. I don't care what I got to do. That's why, like, I don't know. A part of me just, it's taking me everything not to take the easy way out. Like, as far as making money. Y'all know where I'm going. I ain't even gonna, but I'm really thinking about it. Because it's fast and it's easy. And I need it. Oh, that's upright. Nurturing, practical, providing financially, a working parent. So I'm going to go ahead and read this one, because I'm not always too sure about this one. And I kind of don't get, I don't know. I've been nurturing. I'm always the nurturing one. Maybe I need to be there a little bit more. I don't know. Well, let's read it. The Queen of Pentacles is the nurturing mother of the material world. At home, she shows her love for others by cooking nutritious meals, maintaining a clean and inviting home, giving warm cuddles to those who need it most. She is also able to work a full-time job and make financial contribution to the household, often as the primary breadwinner, which is what I'm about to be ultimately for me and mine. Like, right now, well, given, hopefully, if everything goes well, I'm about to go donate plasma all fucking week so I can get my car paid off all the way as soon as possible. Yeah, I got a new whip, and it's not as good as my Mazda, but it'll do. A set of wheels is a set of wheels, and I got it, so yay me. Anyway, I am grateful. I am grateful for it. Anyway, she's masterful at taking care of the practical needs of work, home, and family while giving her love and support to those she cares about. When the Queen of Pentacles appears in a tarot reading, you are embodying the ultimate working parent archetype. You care for your family and domestic responsibilities while also making a living for yourself and creating financial abundance. You can maintain a healthy relationship between work and home by integrating the two and finding your place of flow and alignment. You strive to create a warm and secure environment for your family and loved ones where you give love and support freely. Similarly, the Queen of Pentacles suggests that it is important for you to live independently, with a stable income and enough time and space to also nurture your loved ones. You may be trying to strike a better balance between your home and work lives, depending on giving it your all in both domains at the same time. You find time for yourself and prioritize me time in between all of your other commitments. The Queen of Pentacles represents prosperity and security. You have worked hard to generate a level of financial and physical security, in which in turn gives you the which in turn gives you the ability to be generous with others and to share your wealth and abundance with those you love. You have used your financial prosperity to build a comfortable home environment and are focused on investing in your family as well as your personal wealth. This queen asks you to maintain a compassionate, nurturing, practical, and down-to-earth attitude in dealing with others and your present circumstances. Focus on creating a calm and balanced life for yourself. Be resourceful and practical, dealing with issues as they may arise, using straightforward solutions that fix the problem with minimal fuss. Makes sense, makes sense. At times, the Queen of Pentacles may represent a mother figure in your life who can provide you with loving support, with support and nurturing to help get you through the influence of your past. She may be a teacher, a counselor, a mentor, or someone who you are very close to. Alternatively, if you are investing a lot of yourself into nurturing and caring for others and creating an established and comfortable lifestyle, she may represent a part of you. That makes sense for being me, but the only person I could say right now that I'm actually looking up to and taking advice to and feel like has been helping me, even though she ain't even really in my life technically, would be Flo. Because she's been giving me really good messages that I could really use and that I really have been taking heed to, and I'm very appreciative of the messages that she gives us. So if you do just happen to run across this and see this, Flo, thank you very much. Like, you really help us more than you know with your messages and with your intuitive messages. Like, it's funny, today she said she did a pick a stack thing, and she was like talking about how some of us might be feeling like man, I can't wait until I'm like her. Man, I can't wait till I'm intuitive like that person. And da-da-da-da-da. And I was thinking, well, little do you know, that is exactly what I said about you the other day. Like, I cannot wait until I can intuitively, I can intuitively read. But I cannot wait until I know what these cards mean, until I have them down and memorized so I don't have to read, And I could just say, well, this is, just like my first intuitive read. Like, that was so amazing. Like, it was really cool. But I'm going to ask our guides. I'm going to ask my guides for any other advice before I get out of here. It's about the same time as it always is. But, well, Page of Swords in reverse wanted to come out, but I'm not. If it comes out, it comes out. I don't give a fuck about nobody watching me, though. But it has more meanings than just a spying card. It's just like every time I see that, I think of it being a spying card. Alright. I'll take whatever. One card. Two cards came out. I'm going to keep them. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Ace of Pentacles upright. That's scary. Because the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, I don't think that that's good, right? Some more fuck shit's coming my way. I'm editing this all out. I'm gonna edit this all out. It's dark in here too. I don't care. Man, that sucks. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. After that, well, I think I'm going through the dark night of the soul. I think I'm going through another one, to be honest. It's just there's so much shit has been happening. And it can't, like, if it is karma, it's got to be like how I've been treating myself. Because I've been trying to stay away from motherfuckers who are trying to make me feel bad. Been trying to stay away from narcissists because I don't want anything good for motherfuckers like that. I don't know. Yeah. Bad luck, resistance to change, breaking cycles. Damn. But the Ace of Pentacles is usually a good card. So, like, am I going through this to get to that? Fuck it, let's read it. When the Wheel of Fortune is reversed, your luck and fortune may take a turn for the worst. You may experience an unexpected change, or negative forces could be at play, leaving you helpless. You have a choice. You can do nothing and hope things will get better, or you can act to improve your situation. See this as see this moment as your opportunity to take control of your destination and get your life back on track. Changing your destiny starts with accepting responsibility for where you are now. Consider what role your actions have played in your present circumstances, even when you think everything is beyond your control. There's often something you could have done differently that might have changed where you are now. Like leave sooner. Anyway, what you can learn from the situation and how you can apply it to your future life so you won't end up making the same mistakes. The Wheel of Fortune can also reflect resistance to change, particularly if you feel it is forced upon you. This card suggests that change has become a source of significant stress, and you may trying consciously or subconsciously to stop events from running their course. Accept that change is inevitable, and you will have a much improved experience when you can go with the flow. On a more positive side, the Wheel of Fortune in reversed might mean that you are finally breaking a negative cycle that has been present in your life. Perhaps now you have realized your actions have created a repetitive situation. My thinking. I definitely came to the conclusion that I really need to try to not make things worse by my thinking. My mind can really get me into some shit. But and now are ready to break free from the cycle. For some, this may flow naturally following a period of introspection and self-discovery. For others, things may need to hit rock bottom before you are ready to see what is no longer serving you. Especially if the Devil or the Tower is in your reading. It wasn't in my reading, but do you remember, like, literally a few minutes ago when I was shuffling and it was in a separated part of the deck and I showed y'all? So I hate saying this, but literally what else could happen? Is it fucked up that a part of me hopes something happens to where I get kicked out or homeless or something, like something forces me to have to get out of here. At this point, I don't care about my stuff. Just as long as me and my baby are straight, I could take care of her. I could really give a fuck about having a home or anything right now. technically this is another rock bottom. I am grateful for what I have, though. Ace of Pentacles upright. A new financial or career opportunity, manifestation in abundance. I don't even know if I want to read this. I seen it, but I'm just like, I don't know. I don't want to sit around and let shit come to me, but I literally don't know what to do. Literally do not. But it represents new beginnings, opportunities, and potential. It's like a green light to go for it. Live by the law of attraction. Stuff like that. I'm scared, but let's see one more card. Any advice? Any more? Anything? Ten of Pentacles here in reverse. I just saw a bug fly by the window. King of Cups in reverse. First of all, I already know that it's the King of Cups in reverse isn't a very great person. I might also just like take a second to marinate on these cards, and if I get like a revelation, come back on here. But once again, this is another 42 to 45. By the time I get done with this, it'll be another 40-minute video. My voice, I think I'm getting laryngitis. The other day, like, I got so fucking frustrated, and I told, like, Flo knows, like, I had a fucking meltdown towards, like, earlier in this week, and I just screamed bloody murder into my pillow, like, a few times. I had to let it out, man. So frustrated. I still am. Like, right now, I want to break down crying, because I've just had it. Like, my temperament. Like, I'm one stupid or fucked up comment. I'm just like one. And I know that this is a test. Like, I know that this, I know. I know I'm supposed to be strong during this, but it's, self-compassion, inner feelings, moodiness, emotionally manipulative. I'm not emotionally manipulating anyone, so. But somebody is emotionally manipulating me. And somebody tried, somebody else did. Like, that's why, because that bitch tried it. Like, you're gonna come up in my face and, like, basically act like nothing happened. I bet you she would have been happy as hell if I'd have been like, oh yeah, hell yeah, oh my God, you're a gift from God. I can't believe you're offering this. No, bitch. Just came at me like as if she did nothing wrong. When she lied on me again. And I clicked on her stories and she's dancing around with her false ass confidence, you know, trying to peddle her fucking, her next scam thing that she don't even know. It's an MLM for sure. It's, you tell me, it's like, it's called New Skin whatever the fuck, something like that, if you've heard of it. It's no different than that flat tummy tea and shit. Fuck out of here. She better leave me alone, because if she fucking, I swear to God, if she keeps it up, keeps trying with me, I'ma call her nigga and tell his ass everything. Lying on me. And I've never done that. Bitch, I hold water. Nobody knows nothing. And then you sit here and lie on me. And this is not the first time she's done it. Like, that's why I don't fuck with people. But then I keep getting messages like, keep an open heart and keep an open fucking mind. For what? For who? I'm sorry. Anyway. So the King of Cups in reverse indicates that you are focusing your inner feeling or your attention on your innermost feelings. You are discovering the emotions stored. I know this, man. So much, like a lot of shit has been coming up, like some shit that I ain't thought about in years, like some traumatizing shit that happened to me when I was like 10 or 11, like just a bunch of shit has been coming up, which is good, because maybe I should just write it down and release it finally and just find a way to just work through it. But anyway, you're discovering emotions stored in your subconscious mind and how these emotions affect you. Through this work, you hope to gain a stronger sense of control over your emotional well-being so that your feelings don't steer you away from living your best life. You may read more self-help books, journaling, or seeking support from a trained counselor or a hypnotherapist. You can journey deep into your subconscious mind. When the reverse King of Cups appears in your spread, you may be more prone to emotional upset and drama. Others may trigger you or push your buttons hard, even to where you might lose it and throw an emotional tantrum. Look, y'all, I really don't want to lash out because it is not pretty. But anyway, you may feel moody, depressed, anxious, and unpredictable. You may also lack in self-compassion, beating yourself up over small things that have gone wrong. If this resonates, seek to understand the root cause of your emotions and bring your conscious awareness to the impact they are having on your life. Pay attention to your emotional balance and find your place of calm and compassion. Other people may trigger these emotional responses in you, but it is up to you to stay in control. I'll read these other ones just in case. The reverse King of Cups could show that you are repressing your emotions and withdrawing from the outside world because you fear that what may happen if you were to confront your feelings head on. Your feelings are bottling up inside of you, and you are at risk of an emotional outburst if this pressure gets too much. If this resonates, consider finding a therapist to help work through your feelings in a safe environment. At worst, the reverse King of Cups can also represent someone who is vindictive and has a talent for being able to punish others through emotional manipulation. He uses emotional blackmail to get his way, and it could be male or female, to get his way and to push his personal agenda. He leaves you feeling uncertain about yourself and as if you are the problem, not him. This only leads to undeserved emotional instability within you. If this sounds like someone you have met in the past, you still have some work to do in releasing yourself from his controlling forces. I could see that. I could see all of that. Definitely heavily resonates. So damn, I'm just going through it. I hope you guys aren't. I hope you guys are seeing better days, but if you're not, I mean, this is a challenge. This is definitely an invitation to purge. Now I'm just getting messages. This is definitely an invitation to purge and to release these things for the better days that are coming. Because there are better days coming. And now the Ten of Pentacles want to be upright. So, but definitely work through it. I think when I get off of here, I'm really just going to sit and maybe write some things down. I should have got a notebook. I shouldn't have thrown away. I threw away a lot of shit that I can't say that I shouldn't have, because I had to declutter, get rid of some things. But I'm definitely going to try to work through this, because I know, I'm not feeling good. And that's part of the reason why, because I've been trying to, like, I was going to go ahead and try to film every day, but the way I've been feeling lately is like out of control. I don't think there's a single day this week that I've gone without crying. Like, every day I've cried. Every day I've gotten angry. I'm really trying to work through this stuff, but there really are people in my life that I really am trying to get away from, if I'm being completely honest. I don't think I can deal with it much longer. But this video is like 50 minutes, and I know hardly anyone's going to watch it, which, to be honest, I kind of hope they don't. The right people will come across it, I'm sure. So, but if you did watch this and you stayed this long, thank you. Hopefully, I don't know, the channel will be on a more positive note, but I think while I'm sitting down in this area, it's probably about to get real. There's some things that I need to release, and there's some shit I need to talk about, and if shit keeps going on the way it's going on, some shit's gonna get filmed, because people need to see what I'm going through, and people need to see firsthand what narcissists do and why it can be detrimental to your fucking health. Why it can be detrimental to your mental health. So I might just come on here and tell my story and talk about my experiences, because I have 3 separate ones of shit: a man, a mother, and a best friend. So maybe I'll talk about all fucking 3. Actually, at some point in time, I'm gonna have to. So maybe you shouldn't be that way. Maybe you should have a soul, and maybe you shouldn't treat people like shit if you didn't want this type of shit out there. But anyway, thank you for watching, and I'm not sorry. Thank you for watching if you did. And keep your head up if you're going through the same thing. See you later.